If you're trying to get more whole grains into your diet, but you're not sure how, today's video is for you. If you're not used to eating whole grains, it's sometimes a bit of a challenge trying to figure out how to work them into your diet. Switching from white bread to whole wheat or from white rice to brown is pretty easy, but beyond that, many people seem a little baffled by whole grains. And even though you can just cook them up and serve them as a side dish, they're a little more interesting when you turn them into something more, like a salad. There are a couple of good reasons to try a grain salad. For one thing, if you're cooking up some whole grains for dinner, you can easily cook up extra, pop it in the refrigerator to cool, and you've got the start of a quick and hearty salad the next day. The other thing is that although whole grains are healthy, the calories can add up pretty quickly if you eat them on their own. But if you mix your grains with a lot of low-calorie veggies, it's not only healthier and tastier, the calories per serving can go down dramatically too. Here's how to do it. You might want to pick a grain you haven't had before and cook up a batch. Here I've got some unusual ones. There's quinoa, which is technically a seed, and buckwheat, which is also a seed, and despite its name, isn't related to wheat. And I've also got wild rice, which is a grain. And by the way, they're all gluten-free. What you add to your grain salad is really up to your imagination. I like to add a variety of colors and flavors to mine. For my wild rice salad, I'm going to add in some tomatoes. I really like to use tomatoes in grain salads as much as possible because they add so much moisture. And that means that you're not going to really have to use much dressing. I've also got some diced carrots. This is going to be so colorful by the time I'm done. Some parsley, some cucumber, and we're just going to mix all that up together. It's going to look like it's got more veggies than grains, but trust me when we're done. And the other thing that I'm going to stir in here is just a little parsley just to give it some color. And you'll see that when I get this blended up, that we've got this beautiful salad with lots and lots of color. And the other thing is that what the vegetables now are doing is that they're really moistening up the grain in my salad. So pretty much it's done. I mean, we'll want to add a little bit of flavor to it. And what I like to add is just a tiny bit of olive oil, a little bit of lemon, again my fresh pepper, and just a smidge of salt. You really don't need to add much, again, because the vegetables are going to flavor up this salad. And this is just delicious and pretty to look at. And there you go. You can get more assertive with your flavors if you want to. You can add stronger herbs like basil or cilantro. You can change up the dressing with citrus juice or vinegar, or you can add some garlic or mustard. Curried grains are great. Here I've seasoned my quinoa with curry powder, rice vinegar, and salt and pepper, and I added celery, green onions, carrots, and dried cranberries, which give it a beautiful color. Red grapes would be good in this one too, or a handful of raisins. The other nice thing about these grain salads is that since you've already got your whole grain and veggies, all you need to do is to add some protein to make this a quick, easy one-dish meal. Some grilled tofu, chicken, fish, or shrimp would be great on top.